Hey guys! Happy Halloween! It's finally here, the last day of Pompoween. It's a very sad day, but also a very happy day, because it's Halloween. You can't be sad on Halloween. And I know a lot of you are sad that Pompoween is ending, but my character looks are not going to end. I'm going to keep doing them. I plan on doing more character-focused looks in the next few months, so we're going to pretend that Pompoween isn't over. Okay? Okay. I kind of saved the most special for last. And today I have a very special treat for you. And for me too. If you watch my other Pompoween videos, or really any other video on this channel, you'll know how much I love Shroud Cosmetics, which used to be Shroud Cosmetics. You guys have most definitely seen the Creepy Cute palette here on this channel and the Divinity palette. The Creepy Cute was basically the backbone of last year's Pompoween. This year I used it a lot as well, but I feel like last year it was like every single look involved the Creepy Cute palette. What you may not know is that the owner is a dear, dear friend of mine. I love her so much. She is the sweetest baby angel, and she has a new palette coming out, which has been in the making for I think years now. She's been planning this palette for a really long time. It was supposed to launch last year, but then there were issues and whatever, but it is finally launching this year, and that is the Arcana palette. Now, this video is not sponsored, but I really wanted to make it because Chloe literally gave me the second palette ever made. The first one was hers, and she gave me the second one. Like, my mind is blown. My heart is so full. I love her to pieces. With it, she sent me a card that says, "You're literally the first person to play with Arcana besides me," and I got a little emotional when I got it. So this video is not sponsored, but it's a really special moment for me and my friend, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So it might seem like a sponsored video because I'm going to be kissing her ass the whole time, but it's not. I just know that this palette is her baby, and so the launch is such a special moment for her, and I want to support her the best way I can. And when you have friends who are artists or craftsmen, or they have their own brand, the best way you can support them is by sharing their craft with the world. So that's what I'm doing today because I want to see my friend succeed, and I just want to support her in such a special time in her life. Now, what's extra special about this video and about today is that it's a treat for you guys as well. Today, I'll be giving away the full Arcana collection, which you can't see because it's gonna topple over if I turn this box a little bit more towards you guys. Yeah, see? And what comes in the collection is the palette, which I will reveal in a second, 3 brand new biodegradable glitters, and now don't mind the packaging. She literally pulled this off of the production belt for me. This is not the final packaging. This is literally just like samples from the lab, but there are 3 gorgeous bio glitters. There are 2 glitter body mists, which also are not in their final packaging. This is also a sample from the lab. This is how new these are. She literally had to pull these from the lab, and they are so gorgeous. They remind me of those, I don't know what they're called, those squishy things that we had when we were kids. It was literally just like a plastic tube with water inside, and they were all sparkly like this. This, when you shake it up, it looks so gorgeous. It's insane. There's also 3 enamel pins, which are the cutest thing. It's runes, a potion, and a mortar and pestle. Like, these are so cute. And then there is a bath bomb that is the best thing I've ever smelled in my life. When I opened this box, the smell of this bath bomb just hit me, and I could not stop sniffing it. And now I'm gonna be here for like another 5 minutes. But I honestly don't know what the scent is, but it is addicting, and it is so good. So I'm going to be giving all that away. Yours will be in the final beautiful packaging. Mine is just the lab sample. All the details for the giveaway are going to be down below. So without further ado, I know I've talked a lot, but I kind of wanted to give a little intro to this video and explain why I'm making it and why I saved this one for last. But now that all that's out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and start with a look. And today I'm going to be doing a witch. I know you guys love my witch looks. I love doing them, and I thought it was really appropriate considering what the palette is. Oh yeah, speaking of the palette, let me show it to you guys. Are you ready? Is this, or is this not, the most gorgeous fall toned palette you've ever seen? It's got literally everything you need. It's got maroons, forest greens, this gorgeous deep teal. Chef's kiss. Chloe did an amazing job with this palette, and I'm really happy to see the new logo for the brand. All the other palettes are still Shroud Cosmetics, obviously, but this is the first with the new logo and the new name, and it's got more colors than the other palettes, so it's a bigger palette. Now, you can see I've already done my skin. I normally would have my eyebrows done by now as well before I started, but I don't know what color hair I'm using just yet. I'm stuck between a few options, so I'm gonna leave the brows for later. So I'm just gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna start off with this gorgeous blue called Mystic. And I'm gonna take that on a really fluffy brush and apply it to the outer corners of my eye. Ooh, I'm so excited I'm getting to play with this palette. Now this is, I think, a satin finish. I normally would use mattes for this type of look where I really smoke it out, but it's a starry look, so I don't mind it being shimmery. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Creepy Cute palette and the color Cold Shoulder to just... Ooh, this color is so pigmented. I've used it a million times and every time I'm shocked at how pigmented it is. So I'm just using that to help blend this out because Mystic is such a dark color. It helps to go in with a lighter tone to really get a nice and smooth blend. Concentrating the light blue kind of around the edges. Another thing I really like about Shroud is how all their palettes work really well together, and it seems to be the case with this Arcana palette as well. Like the colors just complement each other. You can use the Creepy Cute as transition shades. So it just goes to show how well thought out these palettes are. So I'm just slowly building up that color because it is such a deep blue. I'm being careful with my application, just grabbing the slightest. I go like one touch at a time and then slowly build up that color. So this is just a start, but this is the base for the look. Next, I think I'm gonna go in with Entity on a clean fluffy brush, and I'm going to apply that to my cheeks. I'm kind of scared though. I don't know how dark this is. I might apply this to my nose first. So I'm gonna do the contour of my nose with this color and scope it out that way. Because it looks like a mustard, but then it seems to be applying kind of like a mustard, but an orangey mustard, which I really want for the nose area. And I'm going to do a kind of little button nose effect. So I'm going to go right across. I also want to add a little bit of alter to the nose, which is this deep terracotta. It scares me a little bit because it might be really dark, but I'm going to add it under the nose to really redden it up a little bit. And then I'm going to add more of Entity to the sides of the nose. Kind of want to add some to my cheek as well, so I'm going to take it on a bigger fluffy brush. Ooh, that's really pigmented. I'm just going to add it right to the apples and blend that out. Yeah, this is such a strange color. It looks totally mustard, but it applies kind of... I don't know how to explain it. It's not a yellowy mustard. It's so interesting. At least on my skin tone. I don't know. I could just be crazy. I think I'm also going to take the Creepy Cute palette again. And I'm going to take the color Third Eye and use that on my cheeks. Third Eye is like the perfect blush color for when you want like a corally blush. I'm going to add that to my chin as well and to my nose. I'm going to make myself pretty rosy, and I think I am going to extend the blue out a little bit more. I'm taking Cold Shoulder, just extending out the blue. Then I'm going to go back in with Mystic to intensify that blue because I feel like it got a little bit lost with all the blending. Has a really pretty sheen to it. Now I'm going to try to go in with the color Shroud. I don't know if it's going to be too green for this look because it is teal, it isn't blue. I'm going to try it on my lid and see what I think. Oh, that's such a pretty color. I think I don't want to go towards the green route though, so I'll just leave it on my outer corner and pack a lot of Mystic on top of it. And then I'm actually packing some more Shroud just to really darken up that corner. I'm also going to add Shroud under my bottom lid to darken that up as well. Yeah, so by stacking Shroud on top of Mystic, it doesn't tend green, it just kind of darkens Mystic up a little bit, which is really what I wanted. Then I'm going to take Chalice, and I just realized, why have I not zoomed you in yet? So that's what it's looking like right now. And I'm going to take Chalice and apply it to my inner corner. And this is a really kind of dark old gold, which is stunning. Yeah, it's got like a dark base to it. It's not like a yellow gold, but I'm gonna brighten this with the glitter so it won't be a problem that it's not like a light based gold. Because usually you don't put dark based colors in the inner corner. But this color is just stunning. I'm feeling a little adventurous, so I'm gonna try Nocturnal, which is this color right here, on the inner part of my lid. I'm just gonna see how that looks. Kind of as a transition from the gold to the blue. Don't think I hate it. Don't think I do. So I'm just going to blend that into the blue and into the gold. Kind of mix it all together. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't know how to describe this color. It's like a smoky taupe. I'm going to take a little bit more of the gold and run that kind of over top. Trying to use as many colors as I can from this palette. Next, I'm going to do a little bit of contouring around my lips, and I'm going to go in first with Entity, and I'm going to apply that on the outer corners of my lips and under my bottom lip and blend that out. A lot of newcomers here on this channel never understand why I put eyeshadow around my lips, but that's my thing. It's kind of like my signature lip. It just gives more shadow to those areas and makes the lips look pouty and cute, and it'll all make sense when I'm done in the end. And then I'm going to intensify that with Alter. And I'm going to take Alter again and just intensify the nose contour. I really want to emphasize the little button nose effect. So I'm using this little teeny tiny brush. It's from Dose of Colors. It's the perfect brush for doing little detail work like this. I'm also going to apply that to my nostrils. Now before I move on, I just want to intensify the cheeks a tiny little bit with some more Third Eye from the Creepy Cute palette. Told you I want it to be rosy. I just think that because the eyes are so intense, the cheeks can take some more color to kind of balance the look out. If you have one area that's super intense, it can look off balance. And by having everything be really intense, then it kind of mellows it out, if that makes sense. I'm also gonna add that color to my Cupid's bow. The idea of this makeup look is to make me look like an illustration kind of in the end. My witchy looks tend to be very artsy in that way, where it kind of just looks like an illustration, not normal makeup. Now I'm going to do some fun stuff. I'm going to take the Milani Line Play Liner in the color Golden Glam. It's basically just a very bright yellow gold liner. Oh, that's so pretty. I've never used it before actually. And I'm drawing inspiration from tattoos that have like the eyes with the lines coming out of them and stuff like that. Those types of illustrations. And I'm gonna start by drawing lines coming out of my eyes and going down. And I'm gonna do lines of like varying lengths. You can never go wrong with blue and gold. It's like the perfect color combo. I'm gonna do them to about there. Oh, I am in love with that. Do the same thing on the other eye, but I'm not gonna do it necessarily symmetrical. I'm gonna vary the types of lines that I do on each eye. Then, once those are done, I'm going to draw some stars at the end. I don't think of all the lines, but I wanna draw one here. And I'm probably gonna do a second layer on top of that. And I think I'm gonna skip one each time. So I'm gonna do one here at the start. Oh, that is a wonky star. And then one over here. And then on the ends of the ones that I didn't draw stars, I think I'm just gonna do little dots. And for my freckles on my nose, I kind of want to do a constellation. So I chose the Aquarius constellation because that's my star sign. And I'm going to try to do it as best I can. The tricky thing about shiny freckles is that you can only see them when the light hits. When the light isn't hitting them, you can't really see them. So it gets a little tricky. So I think that's the constellation down. Now I just gotta kind of connect the dots. I'm gonna add some little extra stars here and there. Now I want to add a little bit of liner, and I'm trying out a brand new liner that I just got in the mail today. It is the Ritual Defeat the Black Orb, and the color is called Abyss, and it looks like this. It is super, super matte, super dark. Oh, I'm so excited. Don't even know what the consistency is, but it seems intense. So I'm gonna take that on a little angled brush. I'm going to apply that to my lash line. It's got like a very dry consistency. I'm gonna really pack some more onto my brush. Okay, yeah, you really need to load the product onto your brush, otherwise you get sort of very soft finish, almost like using a pencil. Yeah, this is for if you like a softer liner. This definitely is not as sharp as a liquid liner. I don't know how I feel about that for this look. I don't know if I want to go super, super crisp and sharp, or if a smudgy liner like this is okay. I'm gonna do both eyes and see how I feel. I feel like this would be a really good base for black eyeshadow though, if you want to do like a super smoky eye. I'm also gonna take that and bring it a little bit onto the lower lash line. I think this product is definitely better for a smudgy liner than a super crisp one. It has the consistency of like a really dry gel liner, which is great for doing smudgy liner looks. But for really crisp liner, you want a formula that's a little bit slicker, a little bit wetter. I don't know if it's just a matter of mixing in some mixing medium into here. I don't know if mine is particularly dry, but it does seem like a good product. And the component is really interesting. It's almost like a lip balm. It's a little round ball. I think just to crispen that top liner a little bit, I'm going to take the new Melt liquid liner. Oh, there's nothing on the actual component. I thought it would say Melt or something, but it's the Ultra Matte liquid eyeliner and the color is Alchemy. That's appropriate for this look. This is a liquid liner, so you know the line is going to be super duper crisp. And I just want to get that wing really crisp, but then keep that smudged lower lash line. I really like that. Now to finish up the eyes, I'm going to go in with some glitter into my inner corner, and I'm going to be using the Balefire Bio Glitter. First, I'm going to apply the NYX Glitter Primer, and I like to take that on the back of my hand onto a little brush, then I just pat that primer wherever I want the glitter to stick to. And then I'm going to grab that glitter on the same brush and pat it over top. Oh my god, that's pretty. Oh, I don't know if the camera can capture it, but it's like a see-through glitter that has a gold and orange shift to it. Oh, that's really pretty. I think all these new glitters are like a clear glitter that have a shift to them. Boom, instant inner corner sparkle. Ooh, should I add glitter to my lids as well? Maybe. I think I might add like a little smidge of aspect onto the lid, close to the inner corner. And just press that on. Oh, damn. That one is very, very sparkly. I'm also gonna take some and just lightly dab it all over, cause why not? Listen, this is a starry look, so it's gonna be shimmery. Now I'm gonna move on to the lips, and I'm gonna leave waterline and lashes for last. And I'm gonna go in with the Melt liquid lipstick in the color Fawn. This is just a very neutral brown, and I think it's the perfect color to not detract from the eye look. I really want the eye to be the focus. And as always, I'm going to overline my outer corners and my Cupid's bow. And I'm gonna use a little bit of chestnut on the outer corners and the outer edge, just to darken it up a tiny bit and give the lips more dimension and volume. Okay, so I ended up super overdrawing my lips, trying to fix up one side and then the other and then the other. So I've got like drag lips now, but it's fine. Now for my waterline, I'm gonna go in with the Milani Stay Put eyeliner in the color Gold Digger. I don't want to risk messing up my makeup, so I'm gonna take a Q-tip so that I can hold down my eye so that I can fill in my waterline. This is a really pale gold that I think will work pretty well, although it doesn't seem to show up too much, only when the light hits it. Okay, so I did a few layers of that liner, and now it really shows up well, which I'm really happy about. Then for mascara, I'm going in with the Milk Kush mascara and just really loading the top and bottom lashes. Now I'm going to put on some Rouge and Rogue Nirvana lashes on my top lash line. They have more of a rounded shape, so they kind of complement what I've got going on the bottom. And then for my bottom lashes, I think I'm going to add a few tufts of the Elevation lashes in the style Freedom 9. And I think I want one right where this line is, and then one smack in the middle. Now one last little thing, I just want to take a bit of Alter and apply it under my chin, kind of as a contour, but also giving color to the chin. And then, just because I want an excuse to use another color from the palette, I'm going to go in with Relic, which is this cool tone brown, and I'm going to use that to contour my forehead. Oh, it's very pigmented, so careful. I don't know if that's such a good contour color for me, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay, I'm gonna go decide what color wig I'm gonna wear to see if I'm gonna draw brows or not, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've decided on this white wig, and this is the hat that inspired this look, blue with gold stars, but it's kind of driving me crazy that the blues don't match. But I don't have another hat, so it's gonna have to be this. And I kind of do want to draw in some eyebrows real quick. I've pulled the wig back a little so I can do my brows, and I'm going to start off with the Wonder Brow Brow Gel in the color Blonde. I think this will just give a nice sort of neutral base to my brows. Then I'm just using a neutral brown to do the very ends. I'm mixing in a little bit of this mustard just to get that kind of blondiness to it. Also using a bit of the dark brown on the very end. The palette I use for my brows is the Black Moon Orb of Light palette, by the way. And now that all this is done, I'm going to go in with the Incantation Mystic Veil. I'm a little afraid of it making my liner run, so I'm just going to spray it from very far away, just kind of all over. Ooh, I have little blue glitters all over my face. Oh, that's cute. So now, I've shown this trick before, but with spirit gum, which is gluing down the actual wig fibers onto your head so that it hides your hairline if you're not using a lace front wig. But recently, I experimented and I used Elmer's glue, and it works. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there. Then I'm just going to stick my hair down. Boom. That way, your hairline won't show up. It's that easy. And this is the finished look. I added the rune pin to my collar. I thought that would be a nice little detail. And I feel like I'm a anime version of, oh, what's the name? The French wizarding school from Harry Potter. You know what I'm talking about? They wear blue velvet. So I feel like I'm one of those girls, but in an anime, which is not a bad thing. Bobaton. Bobaton? I think that's it. I think it's Bobaton. I'm really happy with how this turned out. The Arcana Collection is amazing, and I'm not just saying that because Chloe's my friend. You guys have seen me use her products over and over and over again, and you've seen the quality, and the Arcana palette is no different. I think the quality is definitely there. It's very consistent with her previous palettes. I'm super, super honored that I was the first ever person other than herself that got to use this palette. It's an immense honor and pleasure. I had a ton of fun using it, and I'm definitely going to be creating a million more looks using it. Don't forget to join the giveaway. All the details are down below in the description. I'm also going to have the details up on Instagram. I really, really hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed Pompoween. I'm sad that it's over, but a little bit relieved that I don't have to put out videos every single day now. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be amazing to get a full night's sleep. So that's it for today. That's it for Pompoween. I hope you guys have a happy and above all, safe Halloween. As I said, I'm not gonna stop putting out content. I'm gonna go back to my regular schedule probably once or twice a week, and I have a few ideas left over from Pompoween, so I'm probably going to be doing a few more characters here and there. And I'm just excited to create some fall looks because I did not get the chance to before Halloween started. I am just craving some fall looks. So you can expect to see some of those real soon. I think I'm kind of just talking because I don't want Pompoween to end. So I feel like by talking I'm making it last a little bit longer, but I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna let you get on with your day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support during Pompoween. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned something new. As always, thank you so much for watching. A big, big thank you to all my patrons who made Pompoween possible. I could not have funded all these wigs and accessories and costumes without your help. Now I'm going to be using the Patreon funds for other projects. I've got some exciting things planned, and tomorrow there will be no video, but I'll see you next time. Bye!